Hello, today we'll be looking at the C chord, also new finger positions for E minor and A minor, and then we'll move on to harmonics with fingerstyle. But always remember one thing, no matter what you do or what you say, there'll always be somebody that say you're not doing it right. Right, the C, first, before we move on, we'll do the C chord. It's a very middle chord. You can come back to this chord from any other chord that I've shown you already. It's very middle. You can use it from moving from one to the other. Or you can keep in it for a while, then move on for a while, or whatever you want to do for your own song. Here we go. A minor and E minor. We've covered these before, but this time you just use these three fingers and leave this one out of the way. There is a reason for this as we approach the next two chords in session 8. For now, A minor, E minor, A minor. It's just simple fact of moving your fingers over from one to the other, little finger and your next to your little finger. Continued from session 1 on harmonics. As you can see, it's on the 12th, 5th and 7th frets. But using one hand harmonics, it could be difficult to keep going down the fretboard with your right hand like this to get them. It doesn't seem feasible. You can actually get your harmonics in a different place, but first I'll send you over to Martin. He's a brilliant demonstration of one-handed harmonics and how to get them on the 12th fret.
Okay, so fist clenched, pointer out, thumb to the left. You've got a right angle. Okay? Right, so looking down at the guitar, you've got your 12th fret and you want to hover ever so lightly above the fret. And your thumb is there, ready to pluck, pluck, pluck. So what you want to do is you want to, I'll try and angle this right so you can see it in its full glory. A one hand harmonic, it's hover ever so lightly over the fret and pull off.
Thanks Martin for sending that video in. Really good for the harmonics. How to actually get the one-fingered harmonics on the 12th. Now we need to move on quite a big chunk without it interfering with how you play. It'll offer about 500 odd chords, plus it will align all your harmonics to where they should be. But first we have to do a slight little bit of tuning up the guitar again. The benefits of tuning down one full tone. The strings will not be as tight. The frequency of the strings are more pleasing to the ear. Many artists actually tune their guitar down one tone. There is less pressure to strain on the fingers. Chord shapes are easier to play because obviously there's no, you haven't to push the strings down as hard. One-hand harmonics are easy to play and harmonics are lined up with the guitar body. When you take your capo off, it enables 500 plus new chords can be played when the capo is taken off. An example of this, if you play C with the capo on and you take the capo off, it is actually B flat, which a lot of people prefer. There are less string breakages, obviously because your strings aren't as tight. The short fat finger problem, like mine, is solved because as you go closer together, the frets get closer together as you move down the fretboard. Before you put your capo on, make sure your guitar's already in tune. You can do it by either clicking on these to get the note, now tune your guitar. First pluck the 6th string, and if it's to the left, it's a bit low. So tune the guitar up slightly till it comes directly on 0. Right, and your next one, on your A string, that's quite low. And your D string. On your phone these will light up. The strings will light up. D. Tune it up slightly. That's gone way too high. No? It's only slightly high, so tune it down a little bit. This is how you will tune up if you're not using a capo. And you want that to be on D. It's in the green, it's okay. Now your G string, which is your G3, slightly low. B string, slightly low. It's very fine. Why they wave about a lot is each string has its own harmonics at the back of it, which you can't really hear, but this will pick it up. Just concentrate to get in the now your first string. Your first string seems okay. Slightly low. That's how you tune the guitar up without a capo. Now, what you do is put your capo on your 2nd fret. Make sure all the strings, close the capo, make sure all the strings are down. Now we'll start all over again. Your 6th string, get it, tune it downwards, not upward, not tighter, slacker, down to an E. E2. Next string, A string, you've got to tune that down. not up. Tune it down so it comes to A2, not A sharp 2. If it's waving about a lot, there's a lot of noise in your room. It picks every sound up. Let it run out till the sound goes and it's the last note that you're looking for. Right. On your D string, tune it down. You want to tune it down to D3. It's all alphabet. On your G, tune it down to G3. Not G sharp. Still a bit high. A bit low now. If you haven't got your guitar in tune, see, that was way low. That should be on B3. Right, B3, and now E, turn it E down to E4. With your capo on the second fret, just leave a space slightly behind the fret. If you put your capo on your fret, it will dampen the notes down. What this actually does, it moves all your harmonics in line with your guitar body here. That is now your 12th fret. So it's easy to remember where your 12th fret is. Also now, your 7th fret harmonic, as before, is now here on your very last fret. Here, on your very last fret. So with an A minor, you can get use your finger, as Martin said, your 12th fret, is there. So it widens the scope of what A minor actually sounds like. Instead of just a basic chord, you can get it now to actually really grunge into that A minor by using the harmonic. In the next session, I'll show you, rather than use your thumb down here, which is to get the 12th, use your little finger instead of your thumb. If you just come into session 7 and wondering what's going on, it's advisable that if you start right back at session 1, 2 and 3, because things progress very quickly, and hopefully by the lesson 10 you will be fully competent to go and play your own songs in public. Next time, 3 new chords which will finish the set. Also more on your little finger using harmonics. Right, always remember this guy. Want to play one of these? Hit the subscribe and the notifications, and I will send you my next session's video. Thank you. Get your fingers smoking.